Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires. Part 22 of my Belegar Ironhammer campaign, where we're finishing off the last of the Dark Elf forces in the southeast corner of the map. Attacking their capital, dropping some rocks on some Blackguard, because that's how we roll. It's nice that they're all bunched up like this. Yes, that'll do it. That'll do it very nicely. And we have Iron Breakers and... Giant Slayers. Giant Slayers in the 2 siege towers that we have. And we're also heading straight for the gate. And these Blackguard have spotted this very angry ghost heading towards them like, fuck it, let's shut the gates. I can just say, there's probably one sarcastic Blackguard going, yeah, because that's really going to stop fucking ghosts, isn't it? Isn't it really? Closing the door on them? Yeah, that always works. Actually, it probably does, because there is sort of like a catch-all which says that ghosts can't go through walls because the walls are always coated with magical shit, basically, and that's why. So, if you're wondering why ghosts can't go through walls, it's because they usually have magical glyphs on them to stop that kind of shenanigans, really. And this dwarf is about to be horrified by his ability to disgorge dwarves from his neck. Little angry, mostly naked dwarves who are getting shot by crossbows. That's fine. That's it. Get in there. Chop their heads off. Nice. Very nice. I mean, to be honest, I kind of feel like because we can recruit Slayers in one turn regardless, it's kind of like, well, I mean, if we lose all the Slayers, we'll just recruit them again, right? We've got the money. That's not the problem.
I will not rest until my axe is blunted.
So I guess we'll just kill them all. That seems fine. That'll work. Slimer and Belegar still working on the gates and actually doing quite a lot of damage to it. You can see the gate is almost down. And there we go. There are just fucking 2 of them kick down the gate and like, right, come here. Jesus. So all these Dark Elves like pile in to try and stop them. Well, I guess we'll see how that works out for them. The rest of our army is now moving into range. We've lost a lot of Slayers, mostly thanks to crossbows. But, you know, that's life really, isn't it? That's I mean, you're a Giant Slayer. You are a Giant Slayer. You're a Slayer, and, I mean, you don't really have much in the way of shields. You just got a really great axe. What else are you going to do? And the crossbows now opening fire. I'm fairly sure that the Slayers don't mind dying thanks to, like, friendly crossbow bolts. I'm fairly sure that's fine. So Giant Slayers are pretty much dead. Almost dead. There's 20 of them left.
Naggarond rises! Get your beards out of the way, Darwin. We must battle. Drooking blood flows.
So the walls seem to be in hand. Down here, Belegar and Slimer are just surrounded by a big pile of bodies. Mostly these Cold One Dread Knights, who are quite annoying because they're just pushing us around, not giving us time to actually hit stuff. Jacob is dealing with the Dark Shards up there. And yeah, the last of our Giant Slayers is about to get exploded. I'm fairly sure it's a... You know, if you're trying to satisfy your oath, I'm fairly sure it dying to Dwarven crossbow bolts or exploded by Dwarven satchel charges is one of the ways that you can definitely say that your oath has been fulfilled. I'm like 90% sure on that one. Some of the... I'm just like chucking down satchel charges on the chariots. That's not really doing an awful lot of damage, to be honest. It's mostly just sort of annoying the cold ones, I would guess. Like fucking fully on fire. Here comes a dragon. Dragon's coming to join the party. Looks like it's going for Jacob, Belegar and Slimer. Apparently this dragon thinks it can eat a ghost. And it's currently being jumped by all of the heroes up on the wall. And I want to say taking a lot of damage. Is he taking a lot of damage? Yep, he's taking quite a lot of damage. As everyone just wails on him. Yeah, Belegar's taking off huge chunks of health. I mean, he does have 1,178 weapon strength? Holy shit. That's ridiculous. That dragon is dead. Like, Belegar's like, hey, you. Get the fuck out of here. You little bitch. Yep, Belegar just nutted a dragon to death. Fair play. Poor Slimer. Of all the ghosts, he is the one that gets knocked around the most, isn't he? Bless him. Okay, yeah, more Cold One Dread Knights. It's not something that we can't deal with, to be honest. That's absolutely fine. Some Blackguard are trying to run the gauntlet of satchel charges being chucked down at them from the Iron Breakers above. Some Giant Slayers are dealing with the last of the Cold One Dread Knights. I'm definitely going to need more Giant Slayers. Giant Slayers and Longbeards, they don't last very long, do they? They are... yeah, they're not sturdy troops. They're not bad early on. Like against Orc Boys, Longbeards, brilliant. Against Harganeth Executioners, Blackguards, Black Orcs, that kind of thing, not so good. Can we just kill these Cold One Dread? I just feel like we could be, you know, killing these. I don't know what they're trying to do. They seem to be trying to walk through them. I mean, it's not a major issue because they're not actually doing that much damage, but still, it might be better to just like concentrate. I mean, there's a littering of Dark Shards down there who are taking some return fire from the Quarrelers. And looks like the last of the Dark Elves are being chased down. The Giant Slayers tearing after the Dark Shards. Some Blackguard moving in to intercept. But there's Robert joining in as well. So, we're going to need some more Giant Slayers, but
The nights are long here.
are they? Oh, I don't really want to occupy, but it's just a bit shit, isn't it? I mean, I'm going to have to get that to somewhat offset the replenishment deficit. I mean, it's not too bad. It's fine. It's fine. It's alright. Okay, we just need to take these last couple of settlements and that will be Malekith knocked out of this corner. So that's all done and dusted. And also, well, we've also got this little problem over here, which is, of course, the last of the Greenskins who are currently trying to war against Kazakarak. A ballsy move, one that I don't think is going to come to fruition for them. Never mind. Iron price. Iron readiness? What's that? Iron Drake unit recruitment. I mean, Iron Drakes are such a weird unit. It feels strange that they that at this late point in the tech tree you get a one turn off their recruitment. Never mind. Let's get Rat Poison. It costs 10k, but does mean we're going to get more income from iron and gold mines. So yummy. I'll take that. Bad boy. And also take the Occupied Elven Colony because that's going to give us a little bit more extra cash, which is quite nice. Do we have anything else to do? I don't think so. I think Logan's just dicking about up here, witnessing the complete and utter trouncing of chaos, which is, of course, what happened in the end times. I think. Anyway, not 100% sure.
I am revenge incarnate. Know this and weigh your words.
It's very hard to weigh words. Defensive Alliance. No! No, I don't. Why is our trade agreement with the... I guess because we've lost... No. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, we've got Rat Poison anyway, so that's good. Not sure what that blip was. It's probably fine. Is that because... Have you lost a... Oh. That's why, I guess. Interesting. Okay. let's keep moving, because the sooner we can, like, capture everything down here, the better. Alright, I've got 4 Iron Breakers down there. Let's get a couple of Giant Slayers, so we have something that we can let get completely murdered. And shall we... I kind of want to try... You know what? I've never recruited Trollhammer torpedoes. And I kind of want them. But 5 turns is a fucking long time. Yeah, I'll do that. I might get a Thane in that army, to be honest. But I don't think I can recruit one here. No. What about over here? Probably not. No. I should probably take more care about what I'm actually doing in my provinces, but I mean, if you haven't realised, yeah, that's just not how I roll, baby. So we'll get one of those, and I also want a Giant Slayer. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is an army. In fact, what I might do is get rid of the Quarrelers. Do we? Oh, we don't have the pub here, do we? We don't have the pub, but we are going to be rank 5 in 1 turn. Then we can get the pub, and then we can get Bugman's Rangers, and we can replace those Quarrelers with Rangers. And then that'll be fine. And then Ozpin will have an army to walk into, to hopefully defeat the foul forces of chaos. Assuming the foul forces of chaos don't get their head kicked in long before. Well, they're gonna get... Oh, you ran away. I was hoping to actually attack the settlement. That has... Right. I mean, I was going to go for the big, like, final battle, but apparently the main army's run away, so... I don't really want that. I'm just going to sack it. Oh, we've got a Seed of Rebirth. Can we just... Like, if I sack this settlement 3 times, does that count? Well, he thinks it does, so I'm going to... Let's try sacking it 3 times. The other option is that... Oh, you know what? Massive Orcal is gone. I reckon if we take this settlement, then basically... And once the Orcs are dead, it'll basically go... Yeah, but, like, no. I think what it'll do is it will change the quests, I think. Oh, I can't burn it. Okay, we'll just stay there, and hopefully the Orcs will come back and try and fight us, and I can then brutally murder them. Fingers crossed. Okay, let's build that over there. I mean, money's still looking pretty good, despite the fact that we started switching over to getting, like, you know, Iron Breakers in our army. You know, units that can actually stand up to late game units, rather than just getting their heads chopped off. You can just go and assault them.
By the king's command.
Yeah, you really just brutalised those goblins, didn't you? Jesus, they did not see that coming. Income from settlements. Sure. Not sure how much that's going to give us, but that's fine. Unassigned skill points. Oh, here we go. This is, like, in the late game, it's just, skill points. What? I don't know. Ozpin II. What do you want? Obstinacy? Tell you what. More shooties. More shooties is more better. We know this to be true. I like how there's like a lone Chaos Warrior like hiding in the Chaos Waste. Like, I was going to come out the Chaos Waste. I just just peeked outside, decided not to for some reason. I'm not going out because there's way too much shit out there waiting for us. Although there is, back in Warhammer 1, this is a problem that Chaos had particularly, was that like the AI was very focused on killing anything it could, and because obviously you couldn't keep your armies close together because that gave them attrition, it meant that you had to keep, like, say you were playing Archaon and you recruit Sigvald. Now Sigvald obviously is his own horde. You can't keep him close to Archaon, so he has to be on his own, which of course the AI then sees that and just loses its mind. I mean, it shouldn't know where you are, but it does. Oh, it knows where you are, because I had about 5 stacks of dwarves and Empire and various other things chasing Sigvald around the Chaos Wastes. Like, I was just marching around the Chaos Wastes and they were just following me, trying to cut me off. It was ludicrous. So I mean, it's not the like it's happened before. I mean, look, we've even got Brock here is invading the Chaos Wastes. I don't think his excursion is. Oh, it was Egrim. There's old Egrim. I don't think his little excursion is going to end particularly well for him, but it's a brave attempt. I'm just going to go and assault Egrim just for shits and giggles.
I answer to clan and
Oh, you actually did manage to. Did you do much damage? Killed a couple of trolls. I mean, that's fine. You can, I don't know, assassinate just in case there's someone to assassinate. Good. You do that. You do that. Nice work. Right. Let us. Can we? No, we can't quite. Can we reach? Oh, we can reach. We can reach dragon. Let's go and. I don't think there should be much in the way of defences here, should there? No, that's a nice easy auto-resolve. There we go. No, you won't. I'll be honest, you won't. So that gives us the Sea Dragon Wharf. Sea Dragon Teeth, which is the wharf, which gives us... Oh, gemstones. Nice. And just general income. It's alright, isn't it? Take that. Right, we just need Shattered Stone Isle, which should be fairly easy to grab. We will send Bob over. You are recruiting, and you're doing your thing over there. Where did they go? Do I... Right, oh, they've taken the Sheik, that's why. Okay. How did they... Hang on. Did they just go and take that? Honest to God. Alright. Auto-resolve. And sack. That's right. We might actually get to... We can do this quest battle, guys. I think we'd probably be okay. I think in the event that like the faction you need to kill gets wiped out, usually the quest changes. Like it either auto completes and moves on to the next bit, or it changes the objective to do something different. So they did take that into consideration, which is good. Can we upgrade 8 peaks? Yes, we can, which means we can knock down that. Do I want goats? Not really. Get rid of the goats. It's going to be the silence of the goats. Goats are people too. No, they're not. They're goats. Right. Do we want a pub here? Are we okay? How's public order here? Public order is generally fine. A little bit of corruption. It's the chaos corruption, but overall, not too bad. We'll leave the pub there for the moment. As no, I'm not super invested. Oh, look at this. The horde of goblins are coming for me. Yeah, I'm not overly concerned. Our cannons are going to take a heavy toll, but there is a lot of orcs and goblins here. I mean, there's 3,500 of the buggers. And also, look who's decided to turn up. If it isn't Grimgor Ironhide himself, which is a bit of a problem for us, because I don't really have a way of killing Grimgor Ironhide. None of, like, my Thunderers are the best bet. Because nothing else will touch him. He will just carve his way through my Longbeards. And my heroes will just get chalked up by him. No contest. Lots of goblins being turned into jam, which is lovely. Ah, glorious. But, yeah, could really do with more. Maybe I'm being greedy here, but, you know, the numbers of greenskins have dropped, but not nearly enough. So now our crossbows and thunderers are in range. Doing a lot of damage, but still, that's too many goblins now. A little bit too close to our forces. It's a little bit concerning. Especially on the left and right flank. We've got big blobs of units that would try and be flanking us otherwise. We do have some hammerers though. And of course we've also got the giant slayers. So they should be doing okay. Now they do have charge bonus, but I don't charge them because there's barely any point. The goblins don't. I mean, the charge bonus on both sides is pretty piss poor, to be honest. Grimgor's heading straight for our general, and he's debuffed us with "You're next," and that's not great because we're just going to get our ass kicked. Grimgor is just going to murder both my Thane and my Dwarf Lord. Plus, he's got another Orc Warlord there. So this is not looking particularly good. We've got a big blob on the left flank here. This is huge. Ideally, what I should have done is maybe got the cannons over here to start firing on this, because the sheer amount of damage they could have... I mean, can you just imagine a cannonball carving through that? I mean, that'd be pretty good. And over here as well. Basically, the flanks are where they can't get around us. They're sort of just blobbing up. So the hammerers and the giant slayers are going to be taking a terrible toll on the goblins here. I mean, the goblins have got 2 kills. We've got 48. But they do have numbers on their side. We've disengaged from Grimgor because, I mean, we've tickled him. We've effectively tickled Grimgor, and we've decided that we basically just need to shoot him with guns until he just fucks off. That's the plan. So we're just going to focus fire on him. He is slowly going down. The cannons are now repositioning to try and get shots off on the flank. You can see we're already doing quite a lot of damage here. The hammerers are slowly going down, but they're taking a lot of goblins with them. A lot of those crossbows getting some good shots. There's a few enemy characters in these Longbeards. They are getting their ass kicked, and Grimgor is over here as well. The fact that these Thunderers seem to be picking off quite a few of their own Longbeards is unfortunate. The Thanes come in to try and do some damage to Grimgor, at least keep him busy for long enough for the Thunderers to do their business, but he takes one whack and he runs off again. Grimgor is slowly going down. Very, very slow. Does he have regeneration? Oh, he's got a healing potion. Okay, Grimgor he's down. We've shot him to pieces. Just about did it. Little cannon shot coming in there. There he goes. Grimgor is down, thank God. That means the Thunderers can now reposition. I mean, the Thunderers have wasted a lot of ammunition trying to kill Grimgor. I say wasted. I mean, it wasn't a waste, but, you know, certainly could have been using them for other things. Most of the greenskin centre has now broken, but the flanks are still heavy with goblins. The cannons, however, have found their range, are now starting to carve through these big blobs and doing extraordinary amounts of damage. We can have a look at the numbers. You can see that the Orcs and Goblin forces are dropping very, very quickly. You can see now there is a mass rout starting to take place as numerous units start to waver. Especially the ones being smacked by cannonballs. They don't like that very much. And as one unit breaks, the rest of them break as well due to allies breaking nearby. And there we go. The entire army has shattered. The backbone of the greenskin forces is gone. You know what? The Longbeards didn't actually take as much damage as I was worried they would. I was worried yet again we kind of got to the point where literally all the Longbeards were dead. But actually just one unit, and that was the unit that was fighting Grimgor, which is to be expected, really. So good work there. So when I saw Grimgor, I was like, oh shit. Just because Grimgor himself can be... If he had let us shoot him in the face repeatedly, we would have been in a lot of trouble, because he could probably by himself destroy our entire army. Fortunately, he decided to get shot, so that was fine. I mean, I'm 100% okay with that outcome. I do worry we're going to start finding a recruitment problem with the Longbeards. You know, we're going to start seeing a lot of people walking around with very short beards and sort of saying things like, Longbeard? No, not me. Short beard. Very super, you know, just with a pair of scissors in hand, just because they don't want to be recruited into the meat grinder that is our army because we seem to get through a lot of fucking longbeards.
The throng agrees.
Okay, if we attack, can we get can I come here?
Yes.
Come here, come here. Can I get closer? Come here. Come here.
I'm going for the wisdom of Belegar.
Right. If I attack, are you going to come and help or no?
Time to slay oathbreakers.
Okay, you're now going to run away. What about if I attack? No, not you.
Yes.
You. What about if I... No, you're not... Why aren't you close enough? Why?
No! This would shame my ancestors.
I'll tell you what shames your ancestors, not being able to fucking attack the... Screw it. There you are in range. Alright.
Move then.
Didn't look like he was in range, but I think he was, so it's fine. Did we? Hang on. Current 2. Right, we need to sack one more.
Summon me if you
Because we didn't sack that one twice, did we? No. No, we didn't. For some reason in my head, I thought we had. But no, we've only sacked it the once.
I'm done ready.
So we need to just sort that. I mean, the greenskins are on their last legs now, so that's fine. They won't have any chance to recruit any more stuff.
Lun's air.
Can we march further? Yes. If you come over here, we'll just quickly go and grab Shattered Stone Isle with only like there's nothing there. And then Malekith has no more presence down the Dragon Isles, which means he won't have the ability to recruit anymore. I mean, he shouldn't be able to recruit much stuff down here, but I know the AI does get bonuses to recruitment, and I'm worried that maybe if they can, like... oh, wait, no, because Dark Elves can't even... They don't have global recruitment, do they? That's based on a black arc, because they need a black arc here, which they don't have, and they can't get one down here, because I sank the only black arc they had. So, at worst... They can recruit shit tons of shade. Oh no, we need no. Kill them. Kill them now. I don't want them recruiting shades. Big old stack of shades. No, thank you. Down with that sort of thing. Warvor. Who? Oh, you. You can be hard to hit. God, we've taken a lot of damage down here on our little skill. I thought it would be fine, but actually, turns out greenskins still quite a threat regardless. Probably should have burned that to the ground. I'm hoping that maybe we've got, friends hanging around as well. Yeah, looks like, what was his name? Burke, whatever his name is. He didn't... He had a little excursion into the Chaos Wastes. Didn't end up going very well, but that's fine. Just need to do a little bit more, smashing. What's this? Income from all buildings. That sounds all quite good. We should probably grab that. Anything good here? I mean, I did want a flame cannon, didn't I? Yeah. Fucking flame cannons. Gyrocopters are crap. So, more armor and melee defense for everyone. Iron price, sure. Let's grab that one. Hergar, you can have, I don't know, full plate armor, something like that. That'll do. Logan, you can assault units, because that's what you're basically just running around kicking the shit out of Chaos Warriors in the Chaos Waste, which is... It's a power move. It's ballsy, and I love it. Well, I mean, the Empire just lost a lot of troops, but they just took most of those Chaos forces with them. When will Archaon spawn? He should spawn soon, surely. Surely? Well, it looks like, Chaos might actually break out of the Chaos Wastes. They've got the Emperor's Wrath, those things. Oh, those things are a nightmare to deal with. I hate steam tanks so much. It's not like they're even that dangerous. They're just incredibly irritating, which is somehow worse.
My axe thirsts for
Okay, if I sack this... Bop. Yes. Sack. Is that going to count? Daughter of Valea, Stonemason. No, it needs to be different.
vengeful Runelord.
Okay.
If you say so, Beardling.
I do. Come over. Right, we need to just burn
Let us begin.
the last few settlements, basically. We just need to burn them. Just get a bunch of slayers. Oh, you're recruiting stuff. Can't you just die?
For clan honor. For fulfill my dringy oath.
Just die. Just lie down and die. I've been fighting you across the Badlands from the get-go.
For the wisdom of Valea.
It's been kind of annoying, and now basically I've won. So just stop fighting. Just die. All of you just die. Right. Can we upgrade? Oh, we can in 4 turns. Right, we can upgrade that. So that's good. Defenses, don't need them. Right. We did need the pub, didn't we? Yeah. So let's get the pub. And what else did we want? We've got the engineers thingy. We've got the... So, the only thing we kind of do need, potentially, is the Siege Workshop. The other option is we get the Slayer Shrine. But to be honest, because Slayers only take 1 turn to recruit, there's barely any point building that. So I think we're going to build that instead. That's my gut feel.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Okay, Ersts, you're going to wait until we got that pub, and then you're going to...
To war.
Yes, basically. Then you're going to go and... What was I thinking of here? I was thinking of... that's it, give the army to Ozpin. There we go.
We'll retrieve it from your corpse.
No, you won't. Not going to happen, mate. Not going to happen. Right. We don't even need walls here. This place is so out of the fucking way. Well, I mean, Queek is down here. Do we want to go and deal with Queek? It feels silly not to, really, doesn't it?
Lord of the Angrund.
It feels silly not to. So let's send... I mean, Belegar's here. We may as well send him after Queek. Go and bop Queek once and for all. I feel bad for Queek because he never does very well. The Skaven factions never seem to do particularly well. Sometimes Tretch does okay. And I think that's purely based on the fact that he can usually ally with the Dark Elves pretty early, which means he's fairly safe. Of course, the times he doesn't ally with the Dark Elves is the times he never gets the endgame. But I have seen Tretch get quite strong a few times, and that's literally because he's got like allies around him. And I think that's a problem mostly for the evil races. They just don't have friends. They don't have any allies nearby. And I mean, the Dark Elves do. The Dark Elves have the Dark Elf factions nearby, so that helps them. The Greenskins, again, have some factions nearby. They do tend to not like each other very much. But the Dwarves and Empire and stuff all start with factions nearby that are friendly with them, generally. Which is why they tend to get very, very strong. High Elves as well, they tend to get... I mean, occasionally the High Elves will fight between themselves, but often there'll be a lot of confederation going on, right? Whereas the Greenskins, not so much. I feel like the Greenskins now have the Norscan confederation mechanic, which is basically you kill the boss, you get to take over the faction. I feel like maybe that should be the same for the Skaven as well. Because... I mean, it's not as true, but I wonder if... Mind you, I mean, the Skaven factions start so far away from each other that it wouldn't ever actually happen. I don't think I can actually remember any times where I've... Maybe as a Skrulk, I confederated Skaven Blight, didn't I? I could have fought them, but I think I confederated them in the end. But it's rare that... I mean, Queek starts here, Skrulk starts down there, you got Ikit Claw there, Clan Morder start up here. I mean, they're basically like the opposite ends of the world from each other. No wonder they never actually kind of like get to join forces or confederate with each other. It just never happens. Has it happened? Let me think. I think I once saw Tretch confederate with Skaven Blight. I think I did see that once, but just the once. Like, doesn't happen very often. Can we help Helmut by assaulting some... I mean, we're literally just running around the Chaos Warrior, Chaos Waste, like nutting bloodthirsters. What are you looking at, me? Like, you know, he just bloodthirster suddenly pops back at the throne of skulls and calls like, "What the fuck happened to you?" And he goes, "I just got nutted by a tiny hairy thing. I don't know. It's gonna take me years to reform." Do we want growth? We do want growth, don't we? So let's go with that. Ozpin. Yes, more ammo, more killy. We'll knock out that force. Hopefully it won't recruit like 50 fucking units in one turn. I don't think it will. I'm 90% sure it can't. No, maybe 70%. Well, I did say Carl was getting very close to them. Obviously, just breathing down their necks wasn't enough. Right. What's if... Oh, alright, you're dead. Right, okay, so...
To war.
So...
The High King commands.
We bop you. We raise.
Bring.
Perfect vigor. Nice. Okay, has that... Quest aborted. Fine. Quest issued. Have 2 bolt throwers. Really? Fucking bolt throwers. Oh... One of Belegar's doubters was the High King. Thorgrim wanted 8 picks back within the Carrack Angkor as much as any dwarf, but thought the cost in kin resources too high at this point. Can't help but hang on. Let me just double check. Let me just double check. Oh yeah, no, I do own that, Thorgrim. You big beardy twat, don't I? Hey. Yeah, Belegar's expedition of tenacity, the Angrund clan, has impressed the High King. He sent a request to Carrack Azul that their Angrund brothers be aided with stalwart dwarf war machines. I'm okay, actually, thanks. I don't want them.
The axe thirsts for war.
I mean...
Grudge bearing.
Okay, here's what we'll do.
On.
We'll disband the Giant Slayers.
King of 8 peaks.
We will recruit some fucking bolt throwers. Then we will disband the bolt throwers and recruit my fucking Giant Slayers back. Apparently, that's how we're going to fix that problem.
What's your orders?
Well, just come home, to be honest. All done. Job mission complete. We got him, lads.
Aye, I suppose so.
We got him.
One rag.
I could literally just disband all of these armies. And then just re-recruit them. Fuck it. It's probably quicker. If I disband Ozpin, he will come back, right? I'm fairly sure he will. Get out of here.
It is time.
Right. You lot, the Fireds. Get back in your box. Right, so... armies. Is Ozpin... See, I never quite... Is Ozpin dead now? Heroes, kind of... I think Ozpin might be dead. No, there he is. He's fine. He'll be back in 5 turns. Fine, good. Okay, phew. Phew.
Armed and ready.
So we can recruit him here. We can give him this army. And then jobs are good. It'd be great. And we can actually give him a Master Engineer, can't we? Have Thori Kadoon.
Do the guild's bidding.
Good. And a Thane. Have, I don't know, you.
Yes.
Then I need 2 units to get rid of here. Maybe an organ gun. And, oh, I don't know what else. I don't know. Right, we want to get rid of the Quarrelers, don't we? I'm kind of thinking, if we're going to be fighting Chaos Warriors, it might be better to go full Thunderer. Because... the other option is get some Trollhammer torpedoes. So we got lots of organ guns. The organ guns aren't super... Tell you what, let's get rid of one organ gun.
Master of Runecraft.
Then we can get a Thunder. I kind of want the Trollhammer torpedo though, but I think the Thunderers are probably just better. So we'll do that. And then we can get the heroes in here. And that's a fairly good anti-chaos force, I think. So we've got the organ guns to deal with anything, the big blocks. We've got the giant slayers to deal with the monsters. We've got a nice strong front line. We've got the thunderers to deal with pretty much everything else. And then, of course, Ozpin to go and smash things in their face. And once we've got these bloody bolt throwers, we can then go and nut some Chaos Boys. Oh, a rare failure for Logan there. Shame. Oh god, you've got skills as well, haven't you? Deadly Blade, sure. Do that.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
Good. And we're making 32k a turn because we just disbanded a couple of armies. So that's good. Ozpin will be back in, what, 5 turns? And we can give him the army, head north. Hopefully he'll be arrived there just as Archaon turns up. Maybe. I mean, no, in my luck, probably just after. Okay, we have the bolt throwers. Good. Move any character to the eastern badlands. Well, good luck. Thorok Ironbrow, the Master Rune Lord of Karak Azul, is impressed with Ironhammer's progress as the High King is, and while the war machines from Azul Forges will no doubt be a boon in the wars to come, they won't. Thorok wants to do more to aid his kin. He reveals the location of the vault's secret door to Belegar. King Lund's hammer will be in the rightful owner's hands again soon enough. Okay, so there we go. So the foot of the mountains, the greenskins lurk, a vile blemish on the peaks the dwarves once called home. It seems the Groby have been gathering too. See off another foe and happen in the dark, but upon coming across Belegar's expedition, they quickly deploy for battle, keen to munch on doughy bones. The would-be king of 8 peaks is a... No, still mine. It's not about to suffer defeat this close to his birthright, with a mighty hammer lying just out of reach in the vault beyond. Nice. What are we up against? Yeah, that's going to be an absolute slaughter. So...
I stand defiant.
Yes, also I don't want these.
Belegar Ironhammer.
Shall I just grab... That'll be fine, won't it? That'll... I mean...
Revenge incarnate.
This is going to be an absolute ruddy slaughter, this. Where is it? There it is. Right, teleports. Yes, I want to teleport. Yep, I mean, that looks... This should be fairly straightforward, but it's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.